Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking NIOD. So many of you guys have reached out to me in the past couple of weeks asking for my thoughts and feelings on NIOD now the price rise has taken effect. If you remember back to the end of last year, Deciem, the parent company to NIOD and The Ordinary, announced they were increasing the prices across their whole skincare line. This means that for NIOD, what was already a relatively higher price point and luxury skincare line has just become a little bit more expensive. This has led me to reevaluate whether I want to continue to use NIOD products in my own skincare routine, and honestly, I've got mixed thoughts. Some products are honestly too cult and holy grail for me to let go of, and I don't mind paying a little bit more to continue to reap those amazing benefits. There are some products, however, that I'm going to be discontinuing from my skincare routine because I think this was just one price rise too many, and honestly I think there's some better dupes out there which I'll be sharing with you in today's video. So sit back, relax, and let's talk my current thoughts on NIOD. Now, before we get into this, there are a couple of things I want to call out. First and foremost, this wasn't a standard rise across the whole world. Different countries saw different rates of increase. Canada, for example, saw quite a significant uplift in the price of the NIOD products, whereas here in the UK, it was only a relatively small adjustment. So of course, you're going to have to look at the price point in your individual countries to work out whether you want to continue to splurge on NIOD products. Everybody has a different price point when it comes to purchasing skincare, and honestly, I say this time and time again, but the best skincare routine is one that meets your budget, your ethics, and your individual skin type. You need to take all of these into account before you purchase products, and different price points will appeal to different people, so just always bear that in mind. I would love to know what your thoughts, feelings, and opinions are on NIOD post the price rise, so sound off in the comments section below. Just promise me that whilst you're down there, you'll also give this video a big thumbs up and a like. It's one way of supporting me in the channel, and honestly, I would love you so much. But without further ado, shall we cut the waffle and delve straight on in? I love NIOD products. So much of my skincare routine is made up of products from the brand, and honestly, I've got some fantastic results. I recently trialed just going exclusively NIOD in my skincare routine to see what the results were. I'll leave a link to that video up there, definitely worth checking out. But you know what, spoiler alert, the results were amazing. However, I do have a price cap. You know, I don't want to be gouged on the price, and sometimes when brands put the price up too much, I just want to step away from the brand entirely. That hasn't been the case with NIOD, as I think the price rise, particularly here in the UK, has been okay. But there are 3 products that I won't continue to use in my skincare routine, and I'll break them down in this section of the video now. First and foremost, the multi-molecular hyaluronic complex. This kind of was an easy one for me because honestly, I'd already lost faith and favour with this product anyway. I think when it comes to hyaluronic acid, if you want to use a separate hyaluronic acid serum, just go for one at the drugstore. You don't need to overpay. This has multiple molecular weights of hyaluronic acid in it, and actually those lower molecular weights can cause increases in redness and sensitivity in the skin. So I actually think if you want a hyaluronic acid in your routine, reach for a drugstore serum such as the one by The Ordinary. Honestly, I think you'll get the same results with less redness and irritation, and overall you don't need to overpay for this product. So if you're continuing to use this, I say take a step back, go a little bit more drugstore, and honestly, I don't think you'll notice the difference. If anything, you could get some additional benefits in terms of lack of side effects. I'm also going to be stepping back from this product. This is the Lip Biolipid Concentrate. I do love this product, honestly, I adore it, but this has seen quite a significant price rise, and honestly, I don't think I could justify the new higher price point. This is fantastic because not only does it hydrate the lips and nourish them so well, it also gives a light plumping effect. Honestly, I'm not in it for the plumping, I just liked how hydrating this actually was, but you know what, with the higher price point, I think there are other lip oils out there which, over the longer period of time, can deliver the same great benefits. One of my favourites is the Q&A Licorice Lip Oil, so good. You also get a light plumping from that product as well. It's just as nourishing, and whilst you might have to reapply it a few times more than you will the NIOD one, honestly it's worth it because it's a fraction of the cost. I think here in the UK this one's now like £50, whereas the Q&A one is £6. So you know what, a couple of extra applications a day and you're still quids in pound for pound when you compare the price point. I would reach for some of the other available drugstore lip oils. This one I'm going to be giving a firm pass to, and honestly I can't wait to be able to launch my own lip balm in the next month as part of the Mad About Skincare collection, because honestly I think it's going to be a game-changing level of hydration similar to that NIOD, but again, fraction of the price point, so watch this space. Finally, for the products that I'm moving on from is this is the NIOD Repigment. Now this will shock a lot of people because I've been the ultimate fangirl for this product for the longest possible time. And honestly, it is game changing for dark spots, discoloration, and hyperpigmentation. There are so many different mechanisms of action within this one tiny little bottle. Honestly, I've seen such an improvement for my own dark spots and discoloration. However, the increase has pushed this up really just to a price point that I no longer want to reach for. And actually, having through trial and error experimented with some other products, I get the same great results from this product as I do from combining azelaic and tranexamic acid serums in my skincare routine. Okay, you need 2 products rather than 1, but you can get a drugstore azelaic acid and a drugstore tranexamic acid, combine them together in your routine, and you get the same great results as this for, again, a fraction of the cost, which is why the recent round of price increases has just pushed this past what I'm willing to spend on a hyperpigmentation treatment, as good as this is. Fortunately, I bought this in the sale and I've still got quite a lot of product in here, so I'll use it up to its very last drop because it's so good, but then I'm going to switch to using a combination of azelaic and tranexamic acid to get the same results. I covered how you could do this in a recent video, which I'll link up there. Definitely one to check out if you're looking to cut the cost of your hyperpigmentation treatment. You can do it at the drugstore, and that video will explain exactly how. Now, those are the products that I'm moving on from. I've now got a suite of products that I'm still up in the air about, and I'm going to come on to how I'm justifying the slightly higher price point for my own skincare routine. Let's start with this, the NIOD Survival 30. So I'm actually going to stop using this and move to just the Survival Zero, which is the pure antioxidant, whereas this one has an SPF of 30 built in as well. The reason for doing this is I love the antioxidant blend in Survival Zero. It is so good, and honestly, I don't think there is any better antioxidant on the market, which is why I'm not willing to give it up. If I could find a better, cheaper alternative, you guys will be the first to know, but I just don't think it exists. However, the Survival Zero is much cheaper than Survival 30, which is the one with the SPF, so I'm going to switch to that and then just use my favourite drugstore SPFs on the top of it. I actually think this might pay dividends in the long run because I use a lot of it because I want to get that good SPF coverage, whereas I'll be able to use a little less, be a bit more sparing with the pure antioxidant formulation, and then still go to town with my drugstore SPF on top, so I'm not minimising the amount of protection I get. I think this could be a good trade-off for a lot of people out there, and honestly, whilst I'm not willing to give up on the Survival Zero fantastic antioxidant serum, hopefully by moving to it from the Survival 30, that'll cut the cost down and also allow me to get the maximum benefit from my drugstore SPF. In a similar way, I'm not going to be giving up on this, the copper amino isolate serum. What I'm actually going to be doing is using it alongside this, which is the Hylamide Sub Q. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice the Hylamide prices didn't actually increase. I think they were supposed to, or we were led to believe they would, but they never did, meaning Hylamide is at its original price point. Now, the copper amino isolate serum by NIOD is a game-changing peptide, particularly for anti-aging, that honestly, I've seen so many great benefits from, which is why I'm not willing to let it go. However, this has seen quite a significant price uplift here in the UK, and it is looking a little bit like one of those prices that seems like a luxury purchase rather than a standard skincare item. So what I plan on doing is using the NIOD copper amino isolate serum in my morning routine, and then using the Hylamide Sub-Q skin in my evening routine. Here in the UK, the Hylamide is half the price, so it means that I can extend the lifespan of the copper amino isolate serum and still get the same great benefits at a reduced cost overall in my skincare routine. The Hylamide Sub-Q skin actually is game-changingly good anyway, so if you think that this is now no longer within your price point, switch to the Hylamide Sub-Q. You'll still get some amazing results in terms of plumpness, firmness, elasticity back to the skin. So good, but it's a fraction of the cost of the NIOD version. So that's just a top tip, whether you want to combine them or just switch entirely. I definitely think Hylamide Sub-Q skin will be your saviour. Now, there are 3 products that honestly are non-negotiable, and you know what? It doesn't matter what the price is, I'm still going to purchase them. First off, the Flavanone Mud. I love this mask. Once a week, it is game-changing for the skin. It's like a clay mask. You put it on the skin, you think, it's not doing a whole lot. Then you add a little water to it, massage it in, and then the tingling takes over. You get a beautiful glow-enhancing exfoliation. My skin has never been smoother than when I use this mask, and honestly, it's like a guaranteed good skin day the next day. Such a good product. I only use it once a week, which is actually what I think NIOD recommend. I think they say once or twice a week, meaning you don't get through it that quickly. I will never be without this. And I find that one box will last the best part of like 6 months. So for me, this is something that I'm still willing to invest in. And honestly, it's one of the cheaper products, even after the price rise within NIOD anyway. Definitely one to check out if you haven't already. The 2 other products I'll definitely be retaining are this. This is the Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. You know what? My under eye area was one of my biggest insecurities. I definitely had a discoloration, puffiness, and inflammation on the morning. And no matter which eye creams I tried, none of them really delivered. Then I tried this. So So good. Yes, you have to pay a bit more for it now, but honestly, I still think it's game changing and totally worth the higher price point. A little bottle like this will last me 6 months because you only need 1 drop per eye. So honestly, a little goes a long way. It's got a 24-hour mechanism of action, so you only need to use it in your morning routine. This is so good. It's restored my under eye confidence. My skin confidence in general is through the roof, and I have this product to thank. So honestly, no matter what the price is, I'll continue to buy this. A total holy grail. Then finally is this. This is the opacity fluid 12%. Now, I was in two minds as to whether to include this, because technically not skincare, I'd say it's more makeup, but this is a good skin day in a bottle. Fortunately, this is actually the cheapest of all the NIOD products I think out there, so it's still not break the bank pricing, and this is just your way to cheat yourself to more luminous complexion. I put a little on the high points of my cheeks, where I feel like I just need a little colour correction, a little bit of boost to that luminosity. This delivers. It has a beautiful pigment to it that just gives a little shimmer to the skin, but it's barely noticeable but still transformative at the same time. So people that want to have that no makeup look, this will be your best friend. It also color corrects, so anywhere where you have a little redness to the skin, this will just even everything out. It is barely noticeable on the skin, but when I don't wear it to when I do, I definitely notice the difference, and it's just a great way of cheating a good skin day in a bottle. This again, even with the price rise, isn't that expensive, and a little does go such a long way. So whilst it's not strictly skincare, I will definitely continue to use this product, because again, I don't think you can put a price on confidence, certainly when I don't think this is break the bank even after the price increase, so definitely one I would recommend. So there you have it, guys. When it comes to NIOD, there are some products that I won't be using anymore because the price point has just been one price increase too much. There are some products that I've kind of tailored, tweaked and altered in order to get the maximum value out of it by including some dupes alongside them. And then of course my holy grails honestly are non-negotiable when it comes to my skincare routine. I would love to know what your thoughts and feelings are, so make sure you sound off in the comments section below. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, love your skin. Take care. Bye.